Welcome back. They claim to have the only sourdough crusted pizza in the state. We're talking about Flour and Fennel and Cashin out in Logan County.
Okay, got my attention here. It's a true passion project for the owner. News 9's Jordan Ryan live at the pizza joint for this week's Hometown Highlight. Hey, Jordan.
Hey, you guys. Well, two things. One, it's really not that far outside of the city to come here to cash in. But Carlos Martinez here has the finest quality ingredients. You're like the hometown restaurant, but you're elevated. Can you tell us about how you make your pizzas?
Yeah, so we do a sourdough pizza, and we're the only sourdough pizza in Oklahoma. So we make everything from scratch, and we start with fresh ingredients, and we do everything from beginning to end ourselves here in-house.
And that means you start the sourdough and you get it ready days in advance?
Yeah, so we make the dough, and then it sits and ferments for between 24 and 48 hours to give it that really good sourdough flavor and get us that really nice bubbly crust.
Okay, let's start making some pizza. So this is what our crust looks like.
Yeah, so this is our New York style pizza, and it's a 20-inch crust, and it's sourdough.
Okay, and then we put the tomato sauce
and
on
then
it.
the
Is
sauce.
that the first step?
Yep.
Okay.
Right, we'll put the sauce down.
And you use fresh tomatoes to make
Well, we
the
use
sauce?
a canned tomato, but we use a very specific tomato out of California. It has a really good alkalinity to it, and so it gives us a really strong tomato flavor, really fresh.
Okay, this is incredible. This is not your first rodeo, though, when it comes to restaurants. You've owned several in the past. Tell us about what inspired you to open Flour and Fennel.
We really wanted to do something here for our local community, and something that my family could have of their own. And so I sold off my shares in other restaurants in the city, and I put all my eggs into this bucket, and so this is what we got, and we wanted to do something that was just a little bit better than what you could normally get, and just try to elevate what we did and try to bring the best possible product that we could to Cashin.
And it's been really well received. We were talking about how when I commented on your post, people from Cashin were like, you need to come out to this restaurant.
Yeah, community support here has been overwhelming, to say the least. The people here have supported us from the very get-go, even when there was the rough times of just launching it and doing something with having to get the cycle down for the dough. We had some days where we had some troubles, but the town stuck behind us, and now it's not only the town, but outlying areas are coming and making the trip to come try our pizza, because it is something a little different, something a little special.
Oh, it's totally worth the trip, okay? This is not only going to be tasting great, but it's going to kind of help your gut if you're someone who deals with those gut issues as well.
Because we don't use a manufactured yeast. The natural yeast eats away at the flour in a little bit different process, and it helps you process the bread, the dough, a little bit better.
Okay, I went crazy on the cheese.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
This. Does this look good? Is
Yeah,
this
you're doing
how
great.
You normally do it? And now I'm going to put some pepperonis on here.
And as well as the flour that we use comes mostly from our area. About 80% of the flour from Cashin goes to Shawnee Mills, and we use Shawnee Mills flour. So we kind of keep it like hyper local in a sort of kind of odd way. And it helps support the community that supports us.
Absolutely. Okay, that is incredible. I'm going to throw these on. We're going to close out, throw this pizza in the oven, and I'll let you know later sometime how I feel about this pizza. I know it's going to be incredible. Carlos, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, I'll send it back to you guys. I know you're hungry, and everyone at the station is going to ask me to bring back pizza. I know it already.
And what's the answer?
Are you bringing it back, Jordan?
I will really try my best.
She will try her best.
Yeah, you can.
Jordan.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You got it.
Thank you.
All right, Jordan, thank you. My aunt and uncle Dick and Kay
Okay.
live in Canton. I'm going to have to